All right, everybody, welcome to another deep dive. Today, we're diving into, well, you know it, it's Thriller. And a huge thanks to you listeners for sending in these lyrics.
Oh, Thriller, a classic.
Yeah. Just reading through these lyrics, I mean, wow, the imagery is so vivid, so much going on. It's scary, but then there's this weird romantic element. I don't know about you, but I definitely got some chills, especially on that first listen. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. And what makes Thriller so fascinating, I think, is the way it takes these really classic horror tropes, right? Like
Yeah.
darkness, monsters, that fear of the unknown, and it uses them to tap into some really primal fears. For
Yeah.
example, when Jackson sings something evil's lurking in the dark,
Oh,
or
yeah.
you feel the cold hand. I mean, these aren't just like empty cliches, these
Okay.
images, they really resonated with anxieties that were kind of bubbling beneath the surface in the early 80s. You think about it. The Cold War, the AIDS epidemic.
Oh, totally.
People were grappling with these very real fears of unseen threats.
Yeah. And it's like he takes these anxieties and gives them, like, a monster movie face.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And speaking of monster movies, like that line, the funk of 40,000 years,
Yeah.
chills every time.
Oh, it's so evocative. And it actually brings us to another interesting aspect of Thriller. It's not just about horror, it's also got this unexpected romantic element.
It's true. It's like he's both the threat and the protector.
Exactly. Yeah, you've got the narrator who's both a source of fear, right?
Right.
You're out of time, but then also this source of comfort. I'll save you from the terror. It's like, what's going on?
It's true.
It's that push and pull.
Hmm.
That wanting to escape the monster, but also being drawn to the one who embodies it. I think that's what makes Thriller so captivating.
And it's not even just the lyrics. The music does the same thing, right? It starts out with this kind of slow, creeping dread, and then boom,
Yeah.
the bass line kicks in, those horns.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
It's like the fear becomes like a party.
Yes. Like this kind of like celebration of fear and desire. It's brilliant. They use the music to mirror that shift in the lyrics. From paranoia to something much more playful and even, dare I say, seductive.
Oh, for sure. And I mean, we can't forget the music video. It's iconic.
Oh, absolutely. The Thriller video was groundbreaking. I mean, it was basically a mini horror movie set to music, and it really pushed the boundaries of what a music video could be.
Right. And I feel like that was also part of it, right? Like this was the beginning of MTV.
Exactly. This was the dawn of MTV. And Thriller exploded, not just because of the music, but also because of that visual spectacle. I mean, it really solidified the music video as an art form.
Yeah, and you had this kind of perfect storm. You had incredible music, groundbreaking visuals and lyrics that, like we were saying, really tacked into the anxieties and desires of a generation.
Absolutely. And it's all wrapped up in this really irresistible package.
It's true. So it's no wonder that it became this global phenomenon that's still so popular today. I mean, I'm still listening to it.
Oh, me too. It never gets old. It's timeless.
It is. It really is. And I think part of that is that when you get down to it, it leaves you with this question, like, is Thriller a song about fear? Or is it a song about desire?
Oh, it's the question.
Right. Or maybe it's both.
Maybe it's both. I mean, the best art, right, always leaves you with more questions than answers, right?
Exactly. Well, that is Thriller in a nutshell, folks. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into Michael Jackson's masterpiece.
A masterpiece.
Next time you listen, and you will pay attention to those moments that send shivers down your spine. And ask yourself, what is it about this song that's still so thrilling after all these years? Is it the fear? Is it the desire? Or is it maybe a little bit of both? Until next time.